Sun Tzu was a Chinese general, military strategist, writer, and philosopher who lived in the Eastern Zhou period of ancient China. Sun Tzu is traditionally credited as the author of The Art of War, an influential work of military strategy that has affected both Western and East Asian philosophy and military thinking. His birth name was Sun Wu, and he was known outside of his family by his courtesy name Changqing. It could be said that Sun Tzu perfectly understood the concept of work smarter, not harder, as he encouraged utilizing philosophy, wit, and careful planning to avoid unnecessary, rash physical altercations on the battlefield. Interestingly, many of his Art of War quotes that center on strategizing and finding victory over an enemy, along with Sun Tzu leadership quotes, have impacted plenty of other competitive sectors, even in today's culture.
Curious about Sun Tzu's lasting influence on war strategy and placing a ton of focus on the mentality you bring to a challenge? Check out these top Sun Tzu quotes.
Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. If your enemy is secure at all points, be prepared for him. If he is in superior strength, evade him. If your opponent is temperamental, seek to irritate him. Pretend to be weak, that he may grow arrogant. If he is taking his ease, give him no rest. If his forces are united, separate them. If sovereign and subject are in accord, put division between them. Attack him where he is unprepared, appear where you are not expected. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. Engage people with what they expect, it is what they are able to discern and confirms their projections. It settles them into predictable patterns of response, occupying their minds while you wait for the extraordinary moment, that which they cannot anticipate. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Know yourself and you will win all battles. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and strike at what is weak. To win 100 victories in 100 battles is not the acme of skill. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy, so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Rouse him, and learn the principle of his activity or inactivity. Force him to reveal himself, so as to find out his vulnerable spots. Attack is the secret of defense, defense is the planning of an attack. There are roads which must not be followed, armies which must not be attacked, towns which must not be besieged, positions which must not be contested, commands of the sovereign which must not be obeyed. Convince your enemy that he will gain very little by attacking you, this will diminish his enthusiasm.
Subscribe to our channel for more YouTube quotes from great personalities.